Okay guys and girls, welcome back to another video. Now first off, apologies, it's been a little while since my last upload, and the only reason for that is the fishing has been dire. As things stand, at the start of today, I am on a run of 8 blanks. That is a mixture of LRF, perch, but mostly pike. I've been really trying to work out some still waters locally, so I've got somewhere to fish when the rivers are closed or knackered, but it hasn't come off. Been close a couple of times, I think. Had a few, let's say, indications. We'll visit that at a later date when we get a bit more into the pike fishing side of things. But yeah, there's some potential in some places I visited. So firstly, apologise. I did want to try and keep my uploads as regular as possible. But if there's no fish being caught, there's pointless making an upload because I'm not just going to put out a video just for the sake of it. But today we are back perch fishing on the river. Those of you who know it will know the spot. And there's been some good fish getting caught. I've missed a lot of it. I've been so busy. I was down in Essex for a couple of days. Then I was at the big one at Farnborough. Firstly, you know, I'm just going to hint on this. Thanks to everyone that spent time coming over and saying hello to me and saying how much I enjoy the videos. It really makes a huge difference to me and means a lot that there's someone out there that's actually appreciating what I'm doing. So thanks to you guys for that. And the few guys I did interact with, I would have said pretty much the same thing to all of you, that, you know, they've all said, oh, you've got some, do some fantastic perch fishing, and your perch fishing's been great. And yes, it has. But what a lot of you guys don't see at all is the countless blanks that I don't film on videos that never make air. So it's worth keeping that in mind. All your YouTubers and your content creators that you're watching out there, and you're seeing them catching all these big fish, remember, there's a lot of time and a lot of blanks that lead up to that. So don't judge yourself by what you see on social media. There's a lot of things that go on off camera that you never see, like the countless blanks that I've had. So just wanted to just drop that in because I felt it's quite important that we all keep grounded and we all keep realistic expectations of our fishing. So anyway, forget all that nonsense. Today's about fishing. We are going to go and we're going to try and catch a perch or two. Just one is what I'm after. So a few of you will know this, but I'm fishing in the Big Lurf Winter League. And the idea, it's a species competition primarily, but I'm never going to compete with those guys that are out catching 35, 40 species. So I have intended to try and put myself in the running for the perch side comp. And that is an accumulative total of your 3 longest perch. And I've got a pretty good start. I think I am on 122 centimeters now, so I've had a 40, a 40 and a 42. I really need to try and upgrade them now because I've been overtaken. I think as things stand, I'm in 4th or 5th. I'd like to get somewhere around the top 3. So we're looking for 40 centimetre and above. Now, there's been a lot of those sort of stamp fish caught recently in this area, so we're in the right place. I've got the right baits. There's no need for me to go all this all over again because you've seen this if you've watched any of my previous videos, and if you haven't, I'll try and link 1 or 2 up here that goes into a bit more detail. But I've got the Kitech Swing Impact Fat in black on my lighter rod on my St. Croix Bass X, which is 3.5 to 14 grams, I think. And then I've got a 6th Sense Stroker Craw on a Texas rig, a 7-gram bullet weight, and that's on my St. Croix Victory, which is, I think, 7 to 21 grams, which sounds like overkill, but it's very bouldery and snaggy here. You need to sort of bully the fish sometimes. So that's the setups I'm using. I'm going to go and try and catch some fish. I am By this point, I'd been pretty much all over looking for the shoal, trying to contact a fish, and just hadn't contacted anything, hadn't had a bite, hadn't really seen anything, apart from that small pike you would have seen in the video earlier on. So I ended up back where I started. It was the last place I knew people that I knew had caught perch, so I figured they couldn't have gone too far. And sure enough, 2 or 3 casts in, think there's a bite. I was pretty convinced it was a pike, if I'm totally honest, and I wasn't really worrying. Just sort of like bullying it up. It wasn't really doing much, wasn't any sort of head shakes or nothing that really gave me any sort of indication it was a perch, and I didn't have my net ready, so I was just pretty convinced it was going to be a small jack. I'd just be able to chin it out, so I wasn't worried. I was just sort of playing it up, just trying to get a look at it, and up popped a perch. That's quite difficult to say, but there you go. So now I'm scrabbling for my net, so I'm running back down the boat jetty, trying to find the my net, which was all the way down here and folded up. So now I've got to get it popped out and land this perch, which wasn't too stressful. Up it comes, and straight into net. Lovely.
We are young, we are floating like the sun.
Okay, well there you go. After a tough old day, we've beat the bank to bits. Managed to fish. Now it isn't the 40 centimetres it was after, but it is 39.5, so it's pretty damn close. It's not going to help me with the big Lurf winter league, but who could be upset with this? Look how chunky it is. His belly is absolutely stuffed. These fish are definitely feeding up, getting ready to spawn. They're on shoals of bait fish, I think. I've seen some cormorants working. Whether the cormorants are eating the perch or eating the bait fish, I don't know. But absolutely stunning fish. There's some amazing iridescent scales just near its eye, and we'll try and pick them up on the camera. But it's the sort of thing you don't see unless you get out and do it in person. So I highly recommend you guys get out and do some before the end of the season. Not got long left now. Catch yourself 1 or 2 of these.
Oh, when things are out of reach, you bring them back to me, back to me. We gonna live forever, forever, the afterlife. We gonna live forever, forever. Give me.
Calling it a day there. I've got to shoot back now and do the school run. There's an outside chance I might be able to convince my missus to let me go pike fishing tomorrow, so I may go and do a little bit of pike fishing tomorrow, but you know, it is what it is. Squeeze it in as when I can. The river season is very nearly done, which actually is really upsetting because I feel like I'm just starting to work this place out, but we've got forever and a day to do that in the future. Excitingly, salmon and sea trout is coming soon. It's a brand new thing for me. Really chomping at the bit to have a go at it. Who knows what that'll bring, because I have absolutely no clue. As you can see, the fishing has been tough recently. Like I said earlier, it's the blank sessions you don't see that build up to these sessions where I have 1 or 2 fish. I think I've been a bit spoiled recently with the numbers of perch I'm having, so I'm going to be satisfied with that little jack and that one really nice perch, even though I was sort of half wanting more, because you always want more. I will be satisfied. So I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you for watching. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed yet, I please ask you do. It means a hell of a lot to me. Or leave a comment, give some sort of interaction. Let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like, anything you want to see me do in the future, anything I haven't covered in this video that I should have done. It's you guys that give me the information to make all these videos for you to watch. So there you go. Peace out.